Good morning, my celery juice lovers. I would love to hear who has already had their celery juice today in the comments, or if you're planning to do it, or if you're planning to start it, or if you have any questions about it. Like, what the hell am I doing here on camera talking about celery and personal development with you? One side note, though, I need to make you aware of is that this little head of celery was $4. It is $4 in my neighborhood right now, guys, because you're all drinking celery juice. This is also organic, but just the point is, I was buying it for $1.50 and now it's $4. Have your celery juice. The entire reason why I drink it is because it gives me mental clarity, it controls my mood, it gives me a daily dose of vitamins and minerals first thing in the morning, so I get that totally out of the way, and I truly believe it's helped me make even better, more healthy decisions throughout my day. So I have been doing this for 6 months now. I haven't gained a pound. I've lost quite a bit of weight. I don't weigh myself. It's not something I'm good at. It's not good. I'm not good at consistently doing it, and I'm not good when I see the number. But I feel lighter, and my clothes fit better, and I'm happier, and I love sharing this with you. So celery juice has, I would like to say, saved my life mentally, and I recommend it doing this every single day, like I do. Okay, number 2, why would you listen to me? Why are you even on here listening to me? I make my celery juice in the morning, and then I talk about personal development, things that are happening to me in the real world in real time, that I use these tips and tricks and tools that I've learned by going to seminars, by studying Tony Robbins, by reading over 350 self-help books, by doing the webinars and the master classes and the workbooks and the heart connection and meditation. I'm here to share all of the things that I learn and apply to my life. Anything that I share with you here is something I've done, I've seen work, and I've probably created a habit around it. Because when you see something really happening for you, it's very easy for you to want to keep doing it. Yes, so that is what I'm here to do. And today I'm going to talk about your social anxiety while I detail my head of celery. By the way, I take my dirty butt off, I take some of the dirty top off, and then I cut the celery up. This is also, I compost everything. This is my composting guy, and I put all of that in there. So I take my dirty butts off, I take my dirty tops off. So this head of celery is still dirty. I cut them up, I put them in a colander, and I wash them. Then I juice them. I juice a whole head. I used to actually throw some apple, I used to put cucumber and stuff in it. Guys, since the turn of the year, I have been a purist. So social anxiety, maybe this sounds like you. You know, you want to feel great about going out with your friends, but oftentimes when you get there, you find yourself feeling a little less than, a little inadequate. You find yourself maybe comparing yourself to them. Their lives seem so glamorous. They seem like they have it all together. They're juggling a great job they're making a lot of money, they're going on trips with their family, their kids are going to all the great clubs and practices, they're awesome at soccer, you know, they're all making money, they're all wearing great clothes, they're all looking like they've got it all together. And you show up and you're a little anxious, and then maybe sometimes you get a little unruly, maybe you're a little bitey, maybe you're not feeling good, maybe you make excuses to leave and go home. So I'm telling you this because this has been me, and I'm an extrovert through and through, and I actually thrive in environments of people. I'm like, my people, and I'm here to network the shit out of you. But that is an outward persona. Inwardly, I was always comparing myself to every single person in the room, including the other people that I was competing with them in my mind. Like, oh my gosh, you know, she has better clothes, she has better shoes, she looks better, she's smarter, she knows more people, she's got kids, I don't, she's got a husband, I didn't, you know, like things like that. Those were like real things that I would like spend a lot of time thinking about instead of actually engaging and connecting with the people around me. I was also apparently thinking that people were thinking a lot of me and not thinking anything about themselves, because they were definitely looking at me going, oh, she's fat, she's ugly, she's not smart enough, how the hell did she get in here? She probably doesn't, she's probably really poor. Like, like, this is the shit that I thought people thought of me when I was talking to them. When in reality, guys, they're thinking probably some of those same things about themselves. I would like to eradicate those thoughts, that internal dialogue for myself and others quickly, please. But for the most part, people aren't thinking about us as much as we think that they are. So here is my real world example of something that happened. So I was listening to a podcast, let's say it was Tim Ferriss or Dave Asprey or Science of Success with Matt Bodnar. Who knows what I was listening to, because I listen to a lot. But Brandon Burchard was on there, and he was talking about a hack that he had developed where whenever he was going into a room of people, he decided to tell himself, I am taken care of. How could I serve powerfully in this room? I don't need anything from these people. How can I go in totally taken care of and just serve the people in the room? I don't mean that. I don't mean serving on a tray, guys. I mean going in and just being present. Going in, and if someone is speaking and it's excited, enthusiastic about something, actively listening, seeking to understand their world, totally serving them from a nervous system of peace and joy and harmony and ease. How fucking cool is that? I mean, I'm telling you, I learned this like a month ago, and I've used it, and it's been, I've been overcoming some weird compare and despair social anxieties ever since. So I get invited, I love it. The universe is like, we're gonna help you practice. I get invited to a club dinner. I belong to a social club in Manhattan because I really do believe in proximity is power, and being around people who are creative, creators, and in momentum and in success. It will only make me more creative, more in momentum and having success, right? Proximity is power. So I get invited to this club dinner where there's 20 of us, some new members, some old members, but it's just an opportunity for all of us to network. And in I would even say 6 months ago, a year ago, I probably would have been obsessing over what I was gonna wear, obsessing over what I was gonna say, what was my elevator pitch for myself. Like, these are things I actually very much know about myself now because I am my own company. But just overthinking and really not being present at all. But thank you, Brandon Burchard. I had this new tool. So all the way there, though, I was practicing it all the way there. Like, I am taken care of. I don't need anything from these people. How can I serve? And I mean to tell ya, I almost came in as a total magnet. These people were incredible, by the way. There wasn't one person in this room that wasn't just absolutely amazing, lovely, kind, and generous with their emotions, with their listening, with their time, with their sharing. There's always like the one apple, right? The one bad one. No, there wasn't. And I know that I created that because I came in wanting to see that. It's what I saw. It's pretty powerful. So I'm having all of these amazing conversations, and even at one moment, like people kind of were pairing off, and I would have normally started to go, oh God, I gotta be with the cool kids. I've gotta be in. I can't just be on the sidelines. I can't look desperate and needy over here. And I wasn't. Like, I wasn't that at all. I just sat back at one moment and I just looked at this room of just sound vibrating and buzzing and people laughing and sharing and being just beautiful souls. And it was awesome. I was just sitting there watching it, and I was like, I'm in this. I'm a part of this. Like, I was so grateful for this moment. And this guy turns to me and he just kind of smiles, and I was like, man, I'm just soaking this in. This is just beautiful. And he just laughed and went on to his conversation. And then later we had a lovely conversation. And the point of me telling you this is like, because my nervous system stayed in peace and harmony and joy, I actually do believe I had an ability to change the nervous system in the room for myself and others. I also then, because my nervous system was in non-shaky ground, no comparing and despairing, no worrying about what other people were thinking of me. No, and I'm gonna say, there were moments where I'd catch myself and be like, no, come back to the room. I didn't eat as much. I didn't drink. I had 2 glasses of wine. You guys, in that environment, I would have had 7 glasses of wine. And then I would have probably thought I said something that I regretted, even if I did or didn't, and I would have obsessed over that the next day. So less food, less alcohol, less ruminating thinking, more presence, more joy, more connection, more learning, because I didn't worry about what other people thought of me, and I didn't need anything from them. I showed up as an empty vessel to this party, and I left full, filled up with knowledge and new friendships and new awareness and new worldviews and a new sense of me. I'm good, man. I'm fucking good here. I know who I am, and I know what I want, and I know what I'm capable of, and I know that I'm not afraid of any of them. I'm not afraid of it. I'm not afraid anymore. And it is just the world's most liberating thing. Now, do I think that that's all because of celery juice? Maybe. And my keen ability to completely always look at what is possible and how is it working out for me. And I hope that you guys can do that today too. So take a deep breath. This is gonna be the best Monday of your life. Beautiful miracles are on their way to you. Thank you for spending some time with me today.